spouses and children, so we're a pretty big family, alhamdulillah, kind of like the Joffrey family. So first, as my family gets ready for the different skits we're going to do, I want to thank you and welcome you this evening to Asad and Sana's mehendi party. We're having a good time so far. First of all, the Joffrey family, thank you for coming so far away from Chicago. At least we've been blessed with some very warm weather, which is nice. I'm really appreciating that you came this far, and especially you guys set the bar pretty high with the skits there. Those are pretty good. So we'll try our best as soon as these guys get ready. Salman is getting into character here. It's a process. So what we thought we'd do is do a series of illustrations of how getting to know Asad as he and Sana have been getting to know each other has been a real treat for us as a family. Just as was said earlier, Asad was in Malaysia, of all places, when they first met, at least virtually. I hope they were using a Skype product, being a Microsoft person myself. But it's been very fun to get to know Asad. He's, as was said earlier, a very special person. And it's been very interesting to learn about him. And each of us in our own way has had an opportunity to spend some time with Asad to get to know him and the family. But we've also noticed that there's some things that, as was already said from the other skits, that really make them a special couple because they have so much in common. And so we're just going to illustrate through a few scenes or skits many of the ways that we are sure that these two are really destined to be a couple together for a long, long time, inshallah, God willing. So we thought we would talk about some of the things that we know really are good signs for their future together. The first was when I first met Asad. Both Asad and Sana are very well educated, of course, but they have very ambiguous career and job descriptions. You know, you talk to somebody, you meet them for the first time, it's like, oh, what do you do? I'm an engineer. What do you do? I'm a lawyer. What do you do? I'm a doctor. But these two, you know, you better sit down, get comfortable, and you're gonna have a little bit of a ride of a description. So the first little skit we're gonna do with my brothers is the job descriptions for both Sana and for Asad.
Hey, assalamualaikum, Asad. Nice to meet you. My name is Sajid. I'm Sana's brother. Walaikum assalam. In Chicago, I was reading a Somalian blog on fashion, and I found that in 2014 it's all about ascots. So you know, I'm an attorney. What about you? What do you do, Asad? Do you have a business card or something like that?
Yeah, here's my business card. Oh, wait, you gotta open it up. It's about 4 pages long.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about what you do?
Well, you know, I do all the typical, usual stuff. You know, artistic management, strategic planning. Also, I'm a director of hipster affairs for the UN. I have a postdoctorate in pegged and skinny jeans. I'm a global arts leader and DJ extraordinaire.
Interesting. I know you've met Sana, you've had a chance to talk to her, but so Sana, why don't you tell Asad a little bit about what you do for a living and what your career plans are?
Sorry, I'm just so shy. It's really hard, but you know, I really like teaching. I love kids, so I like to be a halakha leader. I am also a fashionista blogger, a vlogger. I post fatwas on Facebook. But after my brother's friend Ibad started annoying me about it, I stopped. And other than that, I'm an executive shopping assistant. I don't know, I feel like I can do something else in 6 months too. Selfies.
So another thing that, of course, we noticed and was already described earlier is that both these two are pretty particular, some would say finicky about their eating habits. So that is going to be interesting because if you've met my mother, and if you've met any of us, first of all, we're very meat-centric. I remember as the oldest of 5 in our family, my mother's rule was, if you're in a hurry, just eat the meat first. So with us being a vegetarian, that's going to be pretty interesting. So we thought we'd do a little illustration of us and Sana eating at a restaurant. Welcome to the restaurant.
So for me, I'm gonna have a rack of lamb, and on the side, if you could add some turkey bacon, and if you can hold the lettuce and hold any vegetable items. How about?
And then we're gonna get the kubide with the side of lamb chops and a baked potato, and then my 1-year-old son is gonna have the calamari and chicken tenders and a double cheeseburger.
Meat lover special.
Can you tell me a little bit about your quinoa? Is that a free-range quinoa or is that an organic quinoa? And the second question, I saw kale on the menu. Is that Nepalese kale or is that Canadian kale? I was just reading your blog and I just heard that that Canadian kale is, again, like all what it's all about. So.
As for the quinoa, you should be assured, because I just harvested it myself. I flew back, and I make a living wage, and you are going to be paying it. And it was blessed by 14 spiritual advisors. As for the kale, it's the best in the world.
That sounds great. You wouldn't happen to be paperwork on the kale that you can share? Maybe, is there a website that I go to? Maybe I could kind of talk to the kale producers. Maybe at least ask them, was it genetically modified kale, or was it? It would be helpful. Thank you.
We'll go get them soon. Thank you. Young lady?
I don't really eat that much at all. I usually just have water all day. But since I'm with guests, can I have a burger minus the beef, the bun, all toppings? So basically, can I have some lettuce? And does it come with fries?
You can have fries with it.
Oh, okay. Can I substitute the fries for a glass of water?
Absolutely.
So the other thing that we noticed between Asad and Sana is, of course, they do have a very keen sense of fashion. And as Salman already illustrated, you know, he's the first person, besides Thurston Howell, this is for the older folks in the audience, from Gilligan's Island, who ever could pull off wearing an ascot. So our next skit will be of the fashionistas, Sana and Asad.
Assalamualaikum, Sana. I went shopping. Guess what I got from H&M?
What did you get? Can you
Let's show me.
Yeah, absolutely. I got these jeans.
Oh my god! Are those for me?
For you, these are for me.
What? Oh my god, we can wear the same clothes! This is so exciting!
I got these too. What do you think about that?
Rhinestones! Awesome.
Well, I saw them first, I wear them, and then maybe if I shrink them down, I can wear them again.
Sounds good. Great.
And finally, as was already described, both of these guys are really into not only their diet, but also fitness. and health and exercising and working out, not with the Taekwondo, the Tai Chi, and other Asian things that I'm not really aware of. So what we thought we would do is illustrate just how fanatic these guys are about taking care of their bodies.
Wow, that meal was amazing. What's your caloric count? What's your caloric count for this week? Or for today?
I think I'm doing like 400 calories for the whole week.
I think we need to exercise. Right. That breadstick looked really heavy. Yeah. And my kale was, I'm stuffed. My kale was stuffed. So what do you think? Have you heard of Bikram yoga, like the hot yoga?
Yeah.
I do the deep underwater freezing yoga. Do you want to try that maybe sometime?
I don't know. I like baking, so maybe while you're doing that, I'll just start baking tons of stuff and never eat it and make everybody else around me get fat. How about that?
That sounds like an excellent plan. I think you should put that on your resume as another job feature that you have.
Thanks. Can we take a selfie first?
Sure, absolutely. How about we do selfie while we do lunges?
Okay.
Lunges, okay. 1, 2, 3.
So just in conclusion, we're really happy to be here. Hope you guys, this is just the start of many rough jokes that we're going to have for a lifetime. We're a tough family, but no, we're really excited to have you all here and the families, and we look forward to tomorrow's ceremony. But thank you very much, and I want a special thanks for Ibad, Salman, Sajid, and Uthar. Thank you. Have a good evening.